When death isn't enough, two stark Cantonese idioms compared. Today, we're diving deep into two powerful and rather intense Cantonese idioms.
死有餘辜
and
死不足惜
both relate to death, but their meanings and the contexts in which they're used are vastly different. If you've ever been curious about the nuances of these phrases, or if you're just looking to expand your Cantonese vocabulary, you're in the right place. To support our community and get more awesome videos, please subscribe, like, and share. Click the small bell to stay notified. And for even more Cantonese fun, check the link below for our website to become a free member and access even more resources. Let's get started. The Cantonese term
死有餘辜
translates to deserving of death and more, or their death is not enough punishment for their crimes. This idiom expresses the belief that the individual's crimes are so severe that even death is not a sufficient punishment. It implies that their actions warrant a harsher or more severe form of retribution. In essence, it conveys a strong sense of condemnation and the belief that the individual's crimes are truly heinous. This idiom is often used in strong emotional situations and should be used with caution. The Cantonese term
死不足惜
translates to their death is not a matter for regret, or their death is not worth pitying. It implies that the person who died either deserved their fate or that their loss is not significant. Essentially,
死不足惜
expresses a lack of sympathy or remorse for someone's death. If someone committed heinous crimes, people might say
死不足惜
to express that they deserved their punishment and no one should feel sorry for them. It's important to note that
死不足惜
is a strong expression and often carries negative connotations. It's crucial to consider the context and the speaker's intent when interpreting its meaning. In short,
死不足惜
conveys a lack of regret or pity for someone's death, suggesting that it was either deserved.
死有餘辜
and
死不足惜
are both terms used to describe death, but they have different focuses and tones. Here's a detailed explanation of their differences.
死有餘辜
Literal meaning: even in death, there are remaining sins or crimes. Implied meaning: describes someone whose crimes are so heinous that even death cannot atone for them. It emphasizes the severity of their sins, suggesting that execution is insufficient punishment. Tone: strong condemnation, indignation, expressing the belief that their crimes are appalling and deserve more than death. Examples:
佢做咗咁多衰嘢，而家有咁嘅下場，佢真係死有餘辜，冇人會可憐佢。
He committed many evil deeds and now faces this fate. He truly deserves his death and no one should pity him.
死不足惜
Literal meaning: death is not worth pitying or regretting. Implied meaning can have multiple meanings depending on the context. Deserved death refers to someone whose sins are so grave that death is a fitting retribution, not deserving of sympathy. In this sense, it is closer to
死有餘辜
but with a slightly milder tone. Insignificant implies that someone's death is not important and will not attract attention or mourning. This usage is more negative and cold. Tone depends on the context, can be condemnation or indifference. Example:
嗰個獨裁者害咗咁多人，佢真係死不足惜，抵佢死。
that dictator harmed so many people. He truly doesn't deserve any pity. He deserves to die.
我即管喺靈堂同你寫副挽戀，一係死有餘辜，一係死不足惜，你是但揀佢啊！
我即管喺靈堂同你寫副挽戀，一係死有餘辜，一係死不足惜，你是但揀佢啦。
I'll just write a funeral couplet for you right here in the mourning hall. Either he deserves more than death, or his death is insignificant. You choose which one. This sentence explains that the person was extremely detestable and brought death upon themselves. In short,
死有餘辜
focuses more on describing the severity of the crime, while
死不足惜
focuses more on expressing an attitude towards death. Although in some contexts the two can express similar meanings, their emphasis and emotional coloring are still different. Do you have any other comments on these two idioms? If you have any topic you'd like to discuss, please leave a message and let me know. This is the end of the episode. See you.